Showtime.
Hey, Amir, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you.
Please subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
Aw, thank you, Maxwell. Thank you. What an amazing job by little Maxwell. Wasn't that nice of him?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so nice. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Monday Night Live.
Good evening, everyone.
With us. But you're here. You're here with us. You're stuck with us right now. You've committed to it. You made a decision. You tuned in, and now just settle down, relax. Let's take a deep breath. Sharon, do you have a drink ready for the evening?
Do.
What you want to talk about? Your fancy little, I don't know what you've got going on over there. I'm almost afraid to ask.
It's not looking as good as it did when I first made it.
It looked interesting when you first made it. It had some designs, had some color in there. Now what does it turn into?
All kind of.
Do you want to show anyone what it is?
Sure.
Is it a
Okay.
I don't know what you have going. I mean, look how fun it looks. It looks fantastic. If you got served that thing at the bar, would you not be like, this looks great?
Well, it did have some little. You can kind of tilt. I don't want to tilt.
Please don't. No
But
tilt. It's a no
color.
tilt zone.
So this is it started. It was going to be a martini.
Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure everybody's following along. It started as a martini.
Okay. It was going to be a.
I'm with you so far.
Pineapple martini, fresh pineapple martini. And then kind of at the last minute, I decided to go with tequila and turn it into a margarita.
Wow. So you began as a martini and then transferred it into a margarita.
I did. So it is a fresh pineapple margarita with a splash of strawberry.
Yes, people are saying the drink looks fantastic. I mean, they're saying, why don't you take a sip of it and let's see if you get a little mustache there from your drink.
It's really good.
Is it really good?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you just saying that?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, before the strawberry was just kind of down here and it was all yellow and but it's kind of all blending together now.
Okay, all
But
right.
it tastes a little like strawberry and it's got just a real fresh pineapple taste with a lot of tequila. So.
And I'm not particularly fancy. Sharon, I feel like I feel like we're not really centered tonight.
Oh.
I think you may need to shuffle over a little bit. I've gotten some communication.
No, you
from
need
a
to
very,
shuffle this way.
Yeah, but I know, but you need to shuffle over. There we go. Now we're cooking. For a second there, I felt like it was the ship show.
Oh my god! What? Someone said we weren't centered tonight.
Yes, a dear friend of mine sent me a message saying that we need a little bit of a tilt. Thank you so much, dear friend of mine. You know who you are. I appreciate that very much for giving the heads up. Listen, I'm sorry. While we had our drinks in our hand, guys, we have a special toast to make tonight. A couple of them, as a matter of fact, some big doings for Team SAST. A special congratulations, a special happy anniversary to the dear members of the Sharon and Jamie team.
Nancy and Anthony.
Yes, they are celebrating how many years of wedded bliss? Do you know?
I think.
Because I know.
I think she said 29.
Woo!
That's a long time.
That is a long time. Congratulations. That's amazing. And also, a special congratulations to Meg Francescone, who graduated high school today. Look out. She's a college kid now.
Yeah.
There's going to be a little extra trouble in New Hampshire tonight. I think there's going to be some parties going on. I hope you guys have her on lockdown. Yeah. Brian and Leanne. So congratulations.
She's very beautiful in her cap and gown.
She is. She is the kind of daughter that you just want to lock her up in the basement until she's 28 years old and never let her out because, being a dad of beautiful daughters, there's a lot of beautiful daughters in Team SAST land and it's nerve-wracking. So just know that. What's up, guys? Welcome. Congratulations to Leanne and Nancy on the big evenings with the families. Great to see you guys. Sharon, I want to make sure I'm following along with my agenda. Let me mark that off there. I have marked that off there.
It looks like your agenda.
My agenda is it's almost done now. I've gotten 2 things done. It's a 3-item agenda. A special thank you to Maxwell, who you will be meeting on the Breeze group cruise if you're there, for that big subscribe to Sharon and Jamie Travel intro that he did. If you didn't catch that, one more time, here it is, guys. If you're just getting here, here's Maxwell. Maxwell, here's a little something for you. If you're watching the show tonight, What's up, buddy? Glad to see you. We love you.
Hey, Maxwell.
And thank you for this.
Please subscribe to Sharon and Jamie Travel. Thank you.
The kid is a natural. He's a natural. Unbelievable.
He watches our show.
Yes.
Not every week, but sometimes, and he loves. He thinks that we can see him, so he like waves to us to the.
Yes. So we need to wave back to him.
Yeah.
People are saying he's so stinking cute. He's adorable. What's up, everybody? Listen, should we say hi to some folks, or do we have so much going on that we don't have time for that? What's the call tonight, Sharon? Give me the direction.
We will say hi, and just if any of our other grandkids are watching tonight, you're gonna have a turn. Don't you worry.
Yes, that is right. We had a big birthday for one of our grandkids. Micah turned 4 the other day, so happy birthday to Micah. I don't know if he's out there. I think they might have been traveling, him and his mama and his papa. So I'm not sure if they're around, but all kinds of activity here at the household. So much going on this week. It was a very, very busy week, wasn't it? There was a lot. A lot happened this week. All right. So we got Nancy taken care of. Meg, we got her taken care of. We got kids. We got the grandkids. I feel like there's something we're missing from this week, guys. Is there anything else that happened this week that we're not that we didn't mention? Oh, you know what? I do remember something happening this week.
That was last week.
It's the Love and Marriage Show, featuring Tony and Jenny from La Lina Loca, Jamie and Sharon from Sharon and Travel, and John and Kelly from The Ship Show, with your host, Doodles McShip Show.
Let's go to Sharon at Sea. Sharon, who's most likely to get into a fight with a stranger?
Like that. It's gonna be me.
But the answer is correct. Sharon!
Wow!
Nice job.
Okay, we are going to Sharon now. Sharon, when you wake
this
up
one
in the
might have
morning,
been
you're
the one
most
that
likely to
sealed the
find
deal right here,
Jamie's
Sharon.
blank on your blank.
He has this blanket on his side of the bed that he always sleeps with over him, and I don't like it because I'm like
It's
allergic to it
blanky.
or something. I hate it, and when every time I wake up, it's on my side of the bed on me, and I'm like, get this thing off. So it's that blanket, that Chargers blanket that you always have on your side of the bed. Whenever I wake up, it's on my side of the bed, on me.
Well, the first thing I thought of, the first answer I thought of was I'd just like to put my hand in hers to show how much I love her. But then I thought about the actual answer, and the actual answer is my Charger blanket on her side.
Yay! Nice job.
Oh my God.
Nice job.
Well done.
Yes.
Hey, I threatened to throw
Nailed
that
that
thing
one.
in the trash.
Jamie, we asked your wife, between the two of you, who would be more likely to intentionally burn down the house if left home alone?
I will tell you that this answer is very easy, and the reason I know that is because Matthew will approximately eat 4 pizzas per week. Sharon will cook roughly 9, and the other 5 usually end up burnt to a crisp because she forgets them in the oven.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So the answer would be
That's great.
Sharon definitely would burn the joint down.
Oh my gosh. Me.
All right.
Yay.
Sharon, Love and Marriage champions, let's give them some virtual love, y'all.
Wow, unbelievable.
Oh my God.
We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world.
Wow.
Woo! Look at my blankie. I do have a blankie. See, it's my Charger blankie.
Oh my God.
There's no, we don't make anything up here. It's my charger blanket. You want it?
No, get that thing away from me.
Oh, come on.
It's like all rough and it's not even soft.
Woo! Unbelievable, guys. Thank you so much. We want to thank York, an amazing host. We want to thank Tony and Jenny from La Luda Loca. Of course, John and Kelly from The Ship Show. And the lovely Lisa Ragsdale in the background working with York to make sure that all the questions were perfected. And it was an amazing time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Oh my
and
God.
I cannot believe we won. I thought for sure we would. Actually, I know we were kind of in the middle and kind of went down to last place of that show.
Yes, we did.
And I thought we were for sure just going to stay there. I was amazed that we won.
Tonight's episode is sponsored by Jamie's Blankie. Thank you so much, Crazy Cat. What would happen if the Chargers blanket mysteriously disappeared? Others would disappear as well. Just know that. Just know that. What's going on? That was amazing. Larry Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat. Congratulations on winning a hard-fought battle known as the Love and Marriage Show. It was an amazing, amazing evening. We had such a great time. Man, I can't even tell you. That was fantastic. I hope my singing didn't blow out anyone's speakers. Others are saying they love that I sleep with a blankie. Congrats on the win. How can I be a Charger fan when I live in Arizona? It's a long story. I've told it on the live. I'll get back into it again once football season fires up. Trust me. Or ask me in Vegas if you see me there. Wanda is amazed that I have a blankie. Nancy's talking about my fake. I've faked everybody out with a lot of my responses. I like to tuck my head away like something's wrong, and then boom, and I come in with a big victory. It was an amazing, amazing time, and you did so good, or you did so well. You did one or the other.
Well, I don't know. But we got
You're right.
lucky.
You didn't do it. It was me. I'm the one that actually sealed it.
We got lucky at the end with those questions. They just happened to be ones that
we nailed it.
That we were on the same page with.
If you didn't see the big final episode, please make sure you tune into the Ship Show YouTube channel. The Ship Show is how you find them on YouTube, and go check it out there. There were a lot of questions that opened up a lot of answers that probably a lot of us weren't ready to talk about. And if you watch the whole thing, you'll know what I mean. There were some things we couldn't show here because of our PG-13 rating on the Sharon and Jamie travel show, at least in the first hour. So, but it was an amazing time. We had a great time. Sharon, let's jump in and talk to some folks and see who's here.
Say hi to everyone.
Can we do that real quick? Can we say hi to some folks? Aaron Smith, what is going on? Amy Rogers is here. Alma with Life is Good today. What's up? Amy Kephart, Annette Thalman's here. Anthony Simone, Antonio Penix is here. Big Fish 80 in the house. Brian Boone, Carla McClendon's here. Carolyn Paul Christian, Chris Ehrlich is here. Christina V, China Pearl. What's going on, China Pearl? Crazy Cat Traveler, Cruising for Food. Hello, Wanda. Cruising Susan's here. D&G Explorers, Derek and Gregory. How you gentlemen doing? Daniel Fields, Daniel Long is here. Danielle Eric's in the house. Daryl Byther is here. What's up, Daryl? Dean Andaloria is here. Dina Anderson. Degenerate Cruisers. Jason and Krista. What's up, guys? Flamingo Pam. There's Florida Krista right there. Francis Ditto. Gary Havens is here. Who else? Janet Moyer's in the house. Hey, Janet. Love to see you. Jeffrey's, right? Where has she been? Jeffrey's Cruz is here. Jennifer De La Cruz. Joe Durr's in the house. Joanne Ormsby. Joe Randall. Karen Griswold. Kathy Kremler's here. Lady Joy A in the house. Larry Thomas. Laisha L. Christian. There's Leanne Franciscone. Life is Good today. Linda Kuziak. Melinda Beauchamp is here. Michael Anto Giovanni, the Italian guy. Michelle Staten. Midlife Crazy. What's up, guys? Mr. Cruise Fever 1. Nancy Fields. Nautical Nurse. Nancy. Our Suitcase Life. Pam S. Papa. Mozo. Hashtag Mozo Knows is in the house tonight. Pepper Tree Villa. Pia Broderick is here. Great to see you guys. Positive Vibes Adventures. Professor Eno. What is up, Professor? Great to have you here. Rayleigh Creative Travel. Hello, Blaine. Lovely to see you. Robert Rayburn, Robin Butler, Russ Deshawn, Sharon and C Travels here tonight. Shauna Snow, Sonia H is here. Spiker's Crazy Adventures, Sue Connor, Tammy Chapin, TCU Pepito, Tess Almond is in the house. The Ship Show, the Traveling Gilberts, TMLF 959 is here. And Trevor Johnson bringing up the rear. There's Tina Warren jumping in as well. The Traveling Gilberts are here. That's everybody in my list. So if you didn't make it, what?
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes they add and they
around.
jump in a little bit as we go. So all I can do is just back out of this and bring it back home again.
Timothy?
Timothy Walters is here. What's up, Timothy? Daryl, there's Daryl by there. Daryl, thank you so much for the super chat. That is
Thank you,
amazingly
Daryl.
generous. Thank you. #1 fan dancing around there. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Timothy Walters, congrats on your victory in the Love and Marriage show. I never doubted you. Timothy,
well,
we never
thank
doubted you,
Timothy.
dude. You've been there since the beginning.
We doubted ourselves.
Yeah, Sharon doubted the hell out of me. One of our proudest moments, I'm not going to lie. One of our proudest moments. There's Mr. Papa Mozo.
Wow.
Have to tend to the religious leaders of the world. Pray I didn't kill him. LOL. Mozo, yes, no, you just take good care of the religious leaders of the world. Thank you for being here, Papa Mozo. Thank you for your continuous, ongoing, relentless, never-ending support of us and, of course, all of the cruise channels. We all love you. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks, everybody, for the super chats. Extremely nice, you guys. I'm going to jump to the bottom of the chat now and see what we've got going on. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have? People are saying hi. People are chatting. One of the most rewarding things I think we get is when we just jump on and we see you guys all just talking to each other. Yeah. It is so freaking cool to see the friendships and relationships that get built, and we just love it. So thank you guys.
It reminds me of like our group where, I mean, people just bonded and so many friends. And,
totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Awesome.
Francis Ditto is here. What's up, Francis? New subscriber. Just watch your encore videos. Amazing. Thank you so much, Francis. We loved our time on the encore.
We did.
We were blown away by it. Blown away.
Yeah.
Totally.
We really cannot wait to go on Norwegian again, and we would love to go on the encore. Wow.
Totally. Let's see. Rhonda Carney is here. What's up? I see Leanne talking to Rhonda. Sometimes you need to be on the live chat. It depends on the time you and Jamie pulls the list from the YouTube and when you comment. Rhonda, hello. Lovely to see you.
Hello, Rhonda.
Help me, Rhonda. Help. Sorry. Jamie Wilhite is here. What's going on? We hope Mr. Wilhite is also doing well. Seems he's got a little bit of the Roman 19. We hope you guys are feeling good and rocking and rolling over there. Linda Moller's here. What's going on? Mozo says he's got to leave for tonight. Mozo, if you have business to handle, we understand totally. We love you. You listen, you have a ticket in and out of the auditorium whenever you have to, dude. You are always amazing. So if you have to handle some business, we totally understand. Take care of your family. Take care of your friends. Do what you got to do. We'll be here for 2 hours. You know where we are, baby.
We will talk to you later, Papa Mozo.
For shizzle. Big Paps in the house, it looks like. Flamingo Pam, what's up? Trevor Johnson says, do you think August 1st is reasonable to begin cruising? We're scheduled August 29 on the Vista. Sharon, do you have an opinion? Because really, that's all anyone can have at this moment is an opinion.
I know. It is so hard. I don't know. I will say it's a good... You're at the end of August, so that's a good thing. Besides August 1st. I don't know right now. I did hear today, I was on a Zoom call like with Norwegian Lines, and I did hear a little bit. They are talking about maybe announcing something in a few days here. Carnival, I think within the next couple of weeks they should be announcing something, sale or not.
I hope so.
So, and I'm not sure on Royal right now, but so keep your fingers crossed, and let's just hope for the best. I do think if they do postpone it again, I do think by September, some of the ships are sailing because things are starting to open up, kind of getting together. It's probably just a matter of what he says, and if they have everything on some of their ships to start sailing. You got it. Timothy Walters throwing out a happy anniversary, Nancy and Anthony. Thank you so much for the support for the channel, Timothy. Thanks, Timothy. We love you, and that is right. Nancy, Anthony Plack celebrating 29 amazing years. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. So that answers that question. I'll tell you what. That's one of the biggest, I guess, or not biggest, the most really asked questions I think I get. One of them right now is, and that's out there everywhere. When are we sailing again? And everyone has their own opinion. Some say will, some say won't be sailing 2021, some say 2022. I mean, there's all kinds of crazy answers out there. So, there are things that have been canceled, more things recently, up through 2021. But there are things like involve Canada, Hawaii, some ports that are just going to be closed until that time anyways. But I do think the Caribbean ports are sailing fall.
Okay.
Maybe with some different itineraries. You know, it might get changed up a little.
A few people are saying that your audio is cutting in and out, which is weird because we are on the same mic. So you just may need to project yourself a little more this evening instead of going into a little bit of quiet and then a little bit of louder and a little bit of quiet.
Maybe the mic's too far.
You think so? But if it comes any closer, then it might look like this. Hello, can you hear me now? Bueller, can you hear me now? Okay, that might be a little too much.
Okay.
That might be a little too much. Okay, how about we leave it right there?
Okay. I don't know.
Well, we'll see. We will see if
I
you can
tend
hear
to do
Sharon.
that anyways. My voice tends to go down as I sit. It goes on.
It sure does, Sharon. Sometimes when you're finishing your sentence, you start to tail off a little bit right at the end.
I know.
You're just finishing. Okay.
It's a bad habit I have.
It is a bad habit, but it's okay. Thus is life. So just be loud and proud. Aaron Smith liked the mic in the shot. I think it's Sharon's typical soft-spoken self, said Tess Almond. Thank you.
I was kind of turning too. Maybe that's it.
TCU Pepito said, that's fine. Just put it over my head. Thank you, TCU. Tina C said, no, she's breaking up. I'm thinking about going I don't really know. What about me? Am I breaking up or am I my usual loudness?
Does it matter if I go like this? Break up? Because I was kind of twisting. I don't know if that matters.
Just face the microphone and don't move ever for the rest of the night, please.
You know me. I can't sit still too.
There you go. Robbie O'Malley's here. What's going on, Robbie? Lovely to see you here, my brother.
Hey, Robbie.
Rhonda says, you are okay. No, they aren't breaking up. You're as loud as usual, Jamie. Thank you, Tess. I think you mean that in all the best way. Lori Gonzalez, what's going on, Lori? Lovely to see you. Yes, that's what her word endings are clipping. Someone said, we've got our peeps. Okay. Sharon's audio is going in and out a bit, not terrible, just a little bit. All right, thank you, Leanne. We appreciate that. Yes, I think you just need to be louder.
I will try to speak louder.
That's all we need. That is all we need from you, baby. That's all we need. All right, what else do we have going on tonight? What else is on the agenda? Well, somebody just touched on it. Do you think cruising is going to happen? That is the big question that no one really has an answer for. But I will share. Might I share an opinion? May I share a Jamie opinion for a moment, if that's okay? Should I hold back on it?
His opinions.
Thank you, Cabana Boy. I do have enough voice for both of us. You are so, so true. Mike Wood, Augusta, Georgia, says, I hear both of you fine. Thank you, Mike. Michelle Satan said, thank you, Sharon, for helping us transfer our canceled Allure of the Seas cruise to Harmony of the Seas. We are really excited.
Oh,
that is fantastic.
Welcome. It was my pleasure.
That is fantastic.
That you found another cruise to go on to make up for that. I know it's disappointing wanting to go on the Allure after it getting refurbished and then also going out of the new port in Galveston, which of course on the back burner right now as well.
It sure is. It sure is. All right, a few people are talking about my opinions, my thoughts. All right, I will tell you this, that right now, if you guys have heard the news, you may have seen that Arizona is the new hot zone, the hot spot for the COVID, right? I mean, it's we've had a spike. We're seeing, the other day we had about 1,500 cases pop up in a day and things like that. And we get it. We know that kind of thing's happening. I mean, we went from being on lockdown to being wide open. I mean, wide open within a week.
Things kind of got worse. It was a little, just slightly after about 2 weeks that things opened back up. So it only makes sense that things open back up. And when things open back up, of course, a lot of people went out not wearing masks, not really precautions, kind of just the mindset of, oh, it's okay to go out now. We can go back to normal when that's not really the case.
Sharon, I was just about to put a Jamie's opinion section out. Jamie's thoughts and opinion. You're hijacking. Why are you hijacking?
Is that what you were gonna say?
You're hijacking my segment. This is my segment. Well, I was going to say exactly what Sharon said, so there you go.
Okay. Hey, we're on the same page.
No, we're not. All right, so I will tell you this. When you have hundreds of thousands of people that go from being locked inside and barely leaving the house to going out and mixing it up and mingling, you are bound to have a spike in the cases. Also, I do believe that that testing is even more readily available now. I mean, I can do a drive-through test at a CVS here in town with an appointment made and have the result in a day or two and stuff like that. So I don't think it's abnormal. I know that the hospitals are getting a little bit of a surge, but I'm hoping and praying that they are ready for the surge this time. They have a little more insight as to how to handle things, how to care for people a little bit better, and hopefully people are understanding that if you're not feeling well, hopefully you can just stay home, ride it out unless things progress and get really bad. But if you're in pretty good health to start with, just ride it out a little bit, you'll be feeling better. So that's kind of how I'm looking at things. So I realize it's a little scary. We're hoping to go on a cruise here in the next 45 days, 60 days for many of us, stuff like that. 81 days for us, but in general, August 1st is when things are supposed to fire up again. And I'm hoping that if things progress, we have a little bit of a spike, but that kind of tapers off or levels off, I should say, that things will be, okay. And we're going to get out there and do our thing and get back to cruising. Yeah. That's just that's my opinion. That's my positive attitude, my positive spin on it. That's the deal. So hopefully that works out and that helps.
We're staying positive,
helps us.
And we are taking our precautions here now.
For sure. Yes, I know David Smith points out there's a lot of U.S. deaths. There are a lot of U.S. deaths, and many of them were just the COVID-19. Many of them were coupled with it. One thing we didn't hear about was the usual 60 to 70,000 deaths due to influenza this year. The COVID-19 took over that. I'll be very curious to find out in 6 months to 9 months from now what the actual numbers were for 2020 versus, let's say, 2019 to see where the real differences were. So hey man, I'm just gonna be keeping it positive and hoping for the best for everybody.
Yeah. So I hear some places are getting a little better. The count's kind of going down a little bit. On the places that were the hot spots and things, but I don't know if some of it's just kind of moving into the inner states more now too, over time, or along with us opening. I don't know. We did get a letter from Matthew's superintendent of the school district last week saying that so he's supposed to go back to school in about weeks? Yes.
That's crazy. Didn't he just get out of school?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're just now putting together a plan to kind of on what they're going to do for kids when they go back. And he kind of also said that he emphasized on if they go back, even though the governor, I guess, opened schools to start back up, I think the county still have a say whether their schools on a district open up. But yeah, they said if they start back up at the beginning of the year. So he kind of made it sound like there's a possibility if things kind of get a little worse again that they won't be back up. So we'll see how that goes.
We will see how it works out. Pia Broderick said, Sharon is a nurse. Please let her talk. She's talking, Pia. She's talking. Pia, do you have a drink? You need just sit back, take a sip of that drink. Everything's going to be fine. Goodness. Everything's going to be fine. Holly Johnson says, I work in a bar. I had to return to work this past weekend. At one bar I was, there was only one person wearing a mask. It is scary. It's a little crazy out there. I'll give you that. Just more people being tested. Well, no, Deanna Anderson, hey, more people are going to, when people go out again, you're going to have an increase. More people are going to get it. Some people are talking about protesters, fine, whatever. Anywhere people are together, you're going to have some more exposure, and it's bound to get, spread out there a little bit. I think that's just normal. More vintage videos coming, Jamie. They're in the works. I've gotten some more stuff pulled. Some of it is just really rough. I'm not going to lie, man. TML 959. Yeah. Some of the footage is just, oof. It is shaky and tough to look at, but we're working through some of it and seeing if there's anything else that you can entertain yourselves with.
We actually spent a little time over the weekend, I guess, when we were going through some vintage videos, but it wasn't really the vintage cruise videos. We ran across Matthew's whole birth, like the whole thing of when we went to the hospital and the whole 39 hours of labor and the whole bit. And so we actually got kind of engulfed in watching that again. Mm-hmm. It was memories for us.
Yes.
But you'll get back to your vintage.
We do. We'll have a day off, and I'll spend like 6 hours just watching old videos. It's amazing. It is amazing. Let's see. Then is your next cruise, Kathy Kremler? Our next cruise is September 5th on the Carnival Dream out of Galveston, right?
Yes.
We're hoping. We are hoping. Our fingers are crossed. We are hoping everything goes good.
Yeah.
We'll be excited to see what happens in August. And like Sharon said earlier, we think there's going to be some announcements coming here in the next week to 10 days at the max. If things are going to get screwed up for August, they're going to have to announce it pretty soon as we get pretty close to July.
Yeah.
So
And
we're just got our fingers crossed.
We've already made our air arrangements and hotel and everything for that cruise. I mean, we can obviously cancel them, but we didn't really want to make the last minute.
Yep. Rachel Love Disney's here. What's up? Good to see you. Thanks for being here, Rachel. Love to have you. Lisa Kelly says we live in South Carolina, 20 minutes from Myrtle Beach, and we've had a major spike the last few weeks. It's upsetting. Stay safe. Thank you so much for the good wishes. I work in Houston. We do have a surge in admissions in our hospital system, but we're not overwhelmed. That's good to hear. Good times with the good rooms. We hope everything goes good for you. Sue O'Connor agrees with Tess Almond. So there you have it. Oh, Robbie O'Malley's in the house. I think I mentioned him earlier. Robbie, great to see you. Let's see what else we have. New subscriber from New York just booked my first cruise for November. Fingers crossed. What an amazing family you guys are to watch. Thank you so much, Kim.
Thank you,
That is
Kim.
extremely nice of you. A little talk. All the casinos are pretty tight, but there's been a couple of big winners on all of our cruise. Oh, talking a little bit about cruising. Anthony Simone said, "Can you edit the shaky out?" I can't, man. Some shaky is just too much.
Well, and besides the shaky, there's some parts where, you don't realize, we didn't realize it back then either, but when you, sometimes even now, you start to turn the camera, you don't realize that just a slow motion like this,
Yes.
when you're rewatching it. So,
I know, it's crazy.
So it's like you get dizzy.
Cabana Boy said the only cure for the COVID is a cruise. I don't know if that's right, but I'll agree with it. It sounds like a winning idea for me. Daniel Long said Florida 1,000 plus each day since beginning of June. Not good for cruise decisions. Percentage of positive has gone from 2% to 6%. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully things calm down a little bit.
The only, I guess, positive thing is some of the cruise lines are just starting with a few ships, and so maybe if they can start with a few ships, all the staff is healthy and healthy people on the ships, kind of cruise with less people, and hopefully make it safe, as we're kind of looking through this. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yes. 39 hours of, was that you? 39 hours of labor?
Yeah, it was like exactly.
Was it really 39? I felt like it was more like 2 or 3 hours. No?
Yeah. My water broke, and then 39 hours later,
wow.
Matthew finally decided to make it.
Took his own sweet ass time, didn't he?
It was horrible, and I've never had an epidural in my entire life with any of my kids. Although with Matthew, literally at about a little over 37 hours, I finally gave in and had an epidural. And sure enough, after that, then he came out. And then I couldn't move.
He just came right out.
I was so numb, I couldn't even stand up.
Yes.
It was crazy.
He did come out. I was like, I was like a catcher, and I was just there like, come on out now. Come on now. Come on, right here. Put him right here. Come on, Maddie. Come on out there, buddy. Put it right here.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't I do that?
No.
I didn't do that. Oh, okay.
It's funny that we did hear someone else that something similar to happening another.
What, the people were just yelling for the baby to come out?
Yeah, it sounded like a baseball game.
Tess Almond told a great story online about her flight. Unfortunately, so sorry about your loss there. Tess recently had to go to a funeral. Airports where masks were recommended, most people wore them. Where they were required, almost nobody wore them. I had a plant as a seat neighbor. That's crazy. Tess, that was awesome. Tess kind of broke down her experience. Thank you for sharing that, Tess. Flying is also going to be weird. I mean, I think for a lot of people, if you're going on a cruise or you're planning one, flying might be part of the program. I know it is for us, so it's like a double-edged sword.
And I actually feel like flying is worse than
maybe.
I mean, you're contained in the plane for sometimes hours.
Yes. On the cruise, I could just go to the bar, get a drink, and come back and hang on the balcony. but the flight doesn't have a balcony.
Yeah, I mean, you have options on the ship.
Mhm.
You know, for us, we could get on the ship, and if we don't really want to go out and get in big crowds, or people can go to our balcony,
Yeah.
go to less crowded areas, kind of hang out,
Yeah.
stay outdoors more, things like that.
Daryl Byther says, mine September 18th. Looks like on the Carnival Panorama. We hope that thing goes off without a hitch, buddy, and that you have a great, great time. Let's see what else folks are talking about. Did they like my catcher impersonation? Thank you. More for Matthew's therapy diary. Sharon may have kicked you, Jamie, if you had done that. I came out in one push, said positive vibes. Good job, good job. Lady Joy A, I have only one child, 15, and don't know how many hours I was in labor. He asked me not that long ago.
Oh, wow.
Big G and Snuggles, what's going on, guys? They say we are COVID-free now. 43,000 fans at a sporting stadium way down south near Antarctica. Guess where I am? James Point at the Globe behind you. International border still closed, but take a pic. Hold on. Where, Big G and Snuggles, where are you? Are you, where are, I think that they are, I don't know where they are. South America? No. I think, aren't you guys in Australia? Are you guys in Australia? Or somewhere down there? That's what I think.
Down south,
but I'm not sure.
All the states.
But I am not totally sure. Mike Wood said people reacted the same way when we didn't have a name for HIV. That was in the 80s. Told my son about the 80s scare with HIV and cyanide and the Tylenol. He never heard of it. This ain't our first rodeo. I hope when this is all done, we can look back and just talk about that. Not our first rodeo. We rode it out. We made it happen. Florida Krista said they are fogging the planes with antibacterial spray between each flight, and masks are required to be worn on the plane at all times.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Whoa.
So we are hoping.
There's a lot of mothers are going to be mad right now when I say this. Lisa Hoyt Gibbs, all three of my kids, my labor is between 3 and 5 hours, no drugs. Unbelievable.
Mine have all been like almost 24 hours. But
Sharon,
they're all early. All my kids are pretty early now.
Sharon, you're talking a little bit about your labor. It's funny. I hope I didn't load anything into here that might give you a little inkling. Maybe I don't know if I should do this, but I can't help myself.
Oh my God, Jamie!
Here we are.
Oh my God! Look at that, guys. Would you look at that beautiful woman right there?
It's 7:15 p.m.
Would you look at that?
The water broke at approximately 5:32 p.m. tonight.
Oh, look at you.
Earlier,
You were
Sharon
so
was
gorgeous.
making sure the
that
dishwasher
day.
was loaded.
I got
I
home
came
from
home
work.
to
I
find her
grabbed the
virtually
camera.
naked on my computer chair in the bathroom, putting curlers in her hair. All right.
Oh,
Freaking
look
ridiculous.
at you. Look at you. Look at
Now we're
you.
just getting ready to go to the hospital. We've made all the calls we need to. We've called all.
Okay, I think that's enough. Was that enough? I mean, come on. Did you guys want to see the whole thing? I've got about an hour, 2 hours worth of video.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable footage. We're gonna put something special together. I may take that video and sell it to the highest bidder. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it. Robbie said she's totally punching Jamie in it. That was a little bit of a surprise. That was a little bit of a surprise. That's almost as much of a surprise as this little video that I found as well. If you watch the end of the Love and Marriage intro we did, you might have seen this. But how about a quick glimpse of this, guys? Are you ready for this?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, look at these two young lovebirds. Oh my gosh. I can see myself right there. I'm thinking, what's going on with the football game? I know there's a football game. Look at Sharon's bangs. Look at your hair. Oh, you were gorgeous. Unbelievable. Look at my suit. This video is a little jumpy. Oh boy, oh baby. You look as beautiful today as you did that first day that we got married.
Oh gosh.
Unbelievable
That video
stuff.
looks like
Unbelievable.
I think that wasn't even our video. A video.
Well, yeah, that was the video. I think I paid $49.99 for that. I'm not sure.
But it looks all yellow and.
Yeah, there was no one showed up. We invited 140 people, and not one person showed up. It was so sad. No, we're just kidding. We did a little elope. Mike Wood, Augusta, Georgia. Thank you, Mike, for the super chat.
Thank you, Mike.
Extremely nice of you. Boy, if I knew all we had to do was show some pictures of you pregnant and getting married.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable. Thank you. Sharon, the tip is not waiting so many years between children. That's what Annette Thalman said.
Well, my first ones were really close together. But then we waited like 15 years to have Matthew.
Yes. Tess says, thank you for the condolences. Luckily, each flight was less than an hour and a half. I wore my mask. The plant was on the floor and probably 4 feet tall. They didn't make her stow it. Well, that's funny. They probably wanted the extra oxygen in the cabin. Nothing wrong with that.
You should have said you're allergic to plant.
Brian Boone says, hopefully they're on NCL Encore out of New York, October 13, 2020. Hopefully, Brian, we will pray for you on that deal. I don't want to be a drag, but if that's probably going to be one of the tougher ones to knock out. But we hope that it goes well and that New York gets it together for sure.
Yeah, it might be a while.
Diane Herb said my labor was the first one was 12 hours, the second one was 15. Lots of labor talk tonight. It was the toughest 39 hours I ever had, I'll tell you that much. Sharon kept yelling at me the whole time.
I did not.
Yelling,
well,
and more yelling.
If you were in pain for that long, how long?
Our Suitcase Life said, love hearing about other couples' stories. Maybe we'll make that whole video. We'll see what happens. The white wedding dress tradition was started by Queen Victoria. Hundreds of years went by with many different colors of wedding dresses. Oh, there you go. Who won the Love and Marriage contest? I didn't get to see it, said Barry Lambert. Barry, we are the champions, my friends. We're the champions, dude. How did you not see it? Go over to the Ship Show right after this show. Go to the Ship Show channel. Watch the final episode of The Love and Marriage so you can see the big, big victory. Beth Ellinger, what's going on, Beth and Dub? Lovely to see you guys. Jamie will happy to have... That's right, Nautical Nancy. Jamie will be happy to let you know about that one. We were the big, big winners. My eldest was 30 hours and 2 months premature. Our youngest was about 1 hour. Who just barely made it to the hospital, said Kevin Brubaker.
Yeah, and that has something to do with it a lot. You know, when they're early, the labor's really longer. Mm-hmm. All my kids were really early, and it just kind of runs in my family. My kids, a couple of them have had early kids.
Lots of preemies in the family.
Yeah. Our one granddaughter was born at 6 months, so she was really.
Timothy Walters said the last labor issue I had, they were on strike for 30 days. Timothy, don't get involved here. It's totally different labor we're talking about, dude. Totally different labor. Sharon, what else do we have going on? Okay, we talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about that.
A lot really going on. We're kind of waiting for some cruises. We're waiting to make some more cruise plans. We're still trying to plan something this summer, which I'm hoping that something planned here before Matthew has to go back to school.
I hope so too.
And if he doesn't go back to school, then that leaves us wide open for
whatever we want to do.
A lot of travel before he does have to go back.
Totally. So. You are so right. You are so right. Well, we'll see what happens. What else? I don't know if I have anything else stored away for you guys here. Let's see what we have. Let's see. Well, I do have. You know, there was a question about getting some vintage video, and I threw a little. I don't know. It's not going to wow you, but if you want to take a quick ride,
it's pretty bad actually.
Back in time, I believe the year was what was the year?
It put me to sleep watching it.
Wow, that's high praise.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sharon.
There was only one part.
Maybe I should show a little more of the childbirth video. Things like that happened. That's okay. All right. Here's a glimpse. Cruise number 2, guys. Our second cruise ever. We left out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. It was an amazing trip with our 3 daughters. This was pre-Matthew. It's just a little glimpse. Don't get excited. It's just a few quick minutes. I don't know. Just watch it. Just watch it.
And there she is. There's my beautiful wife getting ready for her second cruise. A long day of flights. Heading to the Carnival Destiny for the anniversary, birthday, late Christmas, Happy New Year, and early Valentine's Day vacation cruise of a lifetime with the beautiful family. That's what we're up to. Isn't that nice here? Right next to us is a big ship, the Norwegian Sky. It's alright. Over there you see another ship. Royal Caribbean, that's nice. Alright everybody, give me a little wave. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah.
And the elected demonstration is not accessible to an emergency with no guidance to a third presentation as directed by the captain. But the forward, stairwell in the muster station. Cable access to the muster station, instruction on how to wear the life jacket, as well as information about safety procedures. And necessary to arrive the ship. This will board the life on board for all necessary. These guys go to church for all of my seniors and civilian command of those who all my boats and land down all provided in adequate supply of the lifeboats. Damas y caballeros, sus puntos de reunión son también estaciones de embarque. En caso de emergencia real, los tripulantes les ayudarán a subir a los botes de barco. Los tripulantes le...
Okay, girls, say hi.
Hi.
Here we are. What time is it? It's about, it's a little after 10. Everybody's just anxiously waiting for the ship to take off.
Only a little after 10? We're waiting till 11:30?
I don't know. Oh, okay, it's 10:30. Next to us, the Norwegian Cruise Line.
Jimmy, your beer's cold on my hand. Will you take it back? Oh,
Holy cow, what?
What's Brittany?
Is that Brittany with a big Foster lager? Brittany, what do you got going on there, you?
Come on,
You're knocking one back, aren't you?
Yeah.
What are you drinking tonight, Brittany? Foster's. Oil can, atta girl. Honey. What? Oh, it's all true. Coronas.
That's what a beer. You can turn it off. And a margarita. Oh my God, really? You got a whole bunch of them.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Damn it.
Start over.
Damn. I did it again.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Let's start that over, shall we? So anyway, yes, that was a little glimpse.
Now everyone can wake up.
Okay. Oh my God, you got a whole bucket, says Sharon. There we go. Okay, I know it is a ship show. Damn, I do that sometimes. I turn off the microphone so we don't talk, and then I forget to turn the thing back on again. Okay, we're okay now. We are okay. I think everything is fine now. We're back. We're back. And the people messaging me, no sound, you're back. Oh my God, you're all jacked up. Okay, that happened. It was like the ship show. Thank you. Now okay, John Dittmer, we're better. We're better now. Other people are still saying there's no sound, but they're just a moment or two behind. So that's why. All right, so that was a little glimpse of the Destiny with all the girls. Our second cruise ever. It was kind of funny. The muster drill.
Oh yeah.
Wearing the life jacket, and I was definitely like fat guy in a little life jacket. I mean, that thing was like.
Well, it was weird because it was, all the ships used to wear the life vest back then, and then also the drill was after dinner because we didn't take off until
it was like 10:30.
10:30 or something. So it was after dinner they muster.
How dare you, Wanda? Cruising for Food says, can we mute Jamie and just leave Sharon on? Unbelievable. You know what? Fine. If that's the way you want it. Go ahead, Sharon.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, the life jacket was like a sardine in a can. It was unbelievable. And then as the place filled up and it was outside and it was a nice evening in San Juan, but boy, when that used to happen like later on, like imagine doing that in a warm climate when it's, let's say it's like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you're getting ready to take off. Oof, it was brutal.
We've done that before in the afternoon, and then we were on the side of the ship outside, like kind of by the lifeboats, and it was on the side where the sun was shining on us, warm, and it was miserable.
Yes. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. But there's a little bit of a glimpse there with the girls. You got Brittany was there, Melissa was there. I don't know if that might have been one of your first looks at April. I don't know if you've seen April before. She was there. And so that was the crew. That was pre-Matthew. That's how way, way back that video was. So we'll see if there's anything else out of that whole thing to put together. I just want to give you a little glimpse of some of the stuff. Now I'm afraid those life jackets will be choking me to death. Don't worry, you don't have to wear them any longer. You don't have to wear them. Lady Joy A said, I've only had one muster drill outside, and it was James and Shaza. When are you going to do the following group cruises? Valentine's Day, New Year's, and Thanksgiving, etc. I don't know. We've thought about doing a holiday cruise, but as a group cruise, we'll see what happens.
Group cruise, because, they didn't say. I don't know. I just don't think. I know there's a lot of people that cruise for Thanksgiving, but I don't know how people want to cruise on a cruise. I think the New Year's might be a good idea, though. I think that there would be probably a lot of people on New Year's. Mm-hmm. In fact, we've been talking about cruising on New Year's. Just haven't.
Haven't done it.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, the pricing definitely gets a little more expensive for the holidays.
Pricier, and they sell out pretty quick too, because a lot of people want to. But I don't know. I'm hoping within the next couple of years or so we'll be able to.
That's an idea. A couple of people are shouting it out. Wanda, Pia Broderick, Daniel Fields, Nancy Fields would be there. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, maybe.
You never know what could happen. You just never know. When people request it, things happen. Things happen. When is our next group cruise going on? What's in the next one? Okay, I'm sorry. I know the Breeze. I'm after that. That's March 5th, right? The celebration?
No, that's
damn. May with the kids from the ship show.
Yeah, then we have the breakaway in October, which is gonna be a lot of fun. So anyone I'm sure by 2021 they will be sailing from New York. So next fall out of New York, awesome. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Going to then we have the celebration. Group cruise March 5th of 2022 on the Vista out of Galveston, and then we have our latest group cruise. I'm really excited about July 3rd of 2022 to Iceland. So we are really looking forward to that. It goes to Iceland, Norway, and Scotland. What are you doing?
I'm listening. Oh. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what your deal is with your voice or
is it
or what, but up? you get a little choppy. I don't know whether it's your highs and lows with the microphone or what the deal is. Maybe it's a microphone adjustment I just haven't made.
Oh, maybe because you have it adjusted to pick up both of us instead of just one.
Yeah, I have it adjusted the same way as it's always been.
Oh, I don't know then.
Always. Craving Cruises with Jim and Lori. What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Can't stay long tonight, but hope all is well. Thank you guys for popping in.
Thank you.
We hope all is well with you guys too, and that your next cruise is getting lined up and going to be happening soon. I'm sure you guys have something booked. Dave and Brandy's excursions are here. What's going on, guys? Lovely to see you as well. I really hope that our September 5th cruise goes off. That is lined up to be an amazing week, guys. If you don't already know, September 5th, we're lined up to be on the Carnival Dream out of Galveston. And some friends of ours are going to be on there as well. Rob and Favor from Life with Favor. We're excited to see them. A couple other folks are going to be on that as well. Who else am I missing? Right off the top of my head. Anybody obvious, or just a few other people that said they were going to be there?
I don't think they're in here tonight, but Cindy and Paul.
Aha, yes.
Said they were going to be on the cruise, and then there's a few other people that are here sometimes. I don't know if they're here tonight, but there's a few other people that said they're going to be on that.
Very, very nice. Well. That will be amazing, and I hope that thing goes off without a hitch, and that we can have a good time. Papa Mozo says Mozo and Mommy will be in Vegas. Gina and Terry plan to go too.
Oh.
The alter egos. You always have to worry about the alter egos sometimes. Mozo, that's great,
awesome.
Great news. That is great news.
Awesome.
Tess said 70% chance of me, but I don't count because I'm not booked at Sharon and Travel. Come on, you can make it happen. Dewey Ski, that's who's going to be on there. Oh. Dewey Ski is going to be on the Dream.
That's who. I didn't see him in here. Okay.
We have been out of New Orleans once or twice. New Orleans is a great port to go out of if you're looking to party and have a little fun. Yeah. When we've gone, it's with our kids. So
we've been out of there
twice.
2 or 3.
I think it was 2. On the Conquest, we went out of there before Matthew, and then we went once after Matthew, I think.
Well, we went out of there just a couple years ago.
I'm not really sure. Someone's giving me some.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. New Orleans, kind of hang out if you want to kind of party the night before. But it's not really that part of it's fun. But it's not really like our favorite part to go out of. Not I guess the pretty sort of.
It can be a little rough around the edges. I'm not gonna lie. See, I can tell when you talk. Go ahead, you talk.
Hello.
Yeah, see, you're I'm looking at my microphone levels. When you talk, you're way down here, but when I talk, it goes way up here.
Well, you just have a louder voice naturally.
I am louder. So you need to be loudness. I need some loudness out of you tonight, girl. I need some loudness. What about masks? Are you going to wear one? Said Cole's Credit Repair.
On the cruise?
If a mask is required, then we will fulfill our duty of honoring that request. If that's needed.
Yeah. If it's required, we'll wear one. If it's not required, you probably won't see us wearing one on the cruise. On the airplane, on our flight there, we will probably definitely have one. I'm sure we will. But the cruise ship, no, not unless it's required.
There you go. No mask Ozo, said Papa Mozo. Darth Vader mask, that is an option for sure. I have my cruise mask locked and loaded, said Robbie O'Malley. I knew you did, Robbie. I've seen your cruise mask in your picture. I love it. My first Carnival cruise was on the Dream for Mary Ellen Dillon. What's up, Mary Ellen? Hey. We did the Dream before once, and it wasn't our best Carnival cruise by any means, but we're going to give it another shot and see if we can make it happen. Yeah. Ruth Todd, what's going on, Ruth? Ruth says, I don't even own a mask. It's okay. Ruth, just take an old pair of Steve's socks, cut them up, and you can wear them right around your mush. Not a problem.
Gosh.
Boom. Problem solved.
Oh, my God.
I'll only wear a mask if it's required, same as I do now, although wearing it all day at work, I have gotten used to it. Yes, I wear one all day at work, too. It's a little bit of a drag. It is really killing my ears, like right in here. That little piece that goes around your ears. It definitely hurts. Cole's Credit Repair. You can wear a maxi pad if you want. Nothing wrong with that, if that's what works for you.
Ruth says, gross.
Sorry, Ruth. I just thought I would just want to help you out. I was just trying to help you out a little bit. I just wanted to help you out. You know what? Mozo made a comment, and if you guys don't know, so I was saying that we're going to be on the Dream on the 5th of September, and we get back from that cruise on Thursday. And then the next day, we hop in the car and we'll be driving or the next day or right after that, right in there, right after we get back from that cruise, we'll be driving to Vegas because there's a little something going on. Most of you have heard about it, but just in case you haven't heard, and just in case you're looking for something to do on Saturday, September 12th, let me just throw this out there for you. Just think about it, guys. Just think about it. Now, John, if you're out there, we are going to have to redo that video, my friend, because as some of you may know, when we originally planned this Vegas get-together, it was a few months ago, it was actually going to be in April. And then the whole virus thing kicked in and everything got canceled and Vegas closed down and all that kind of stuff. So we were super excited to announce it again and get this Vegas meetup going. But then the big news came out. Well, the first time it was scheduled, a certain someone couldn't make it. But now the rescheduling has not only allowed wives to go, Sharon will be there, Matthew will be there.
I'm excited.
John's wife, Kelly, will be there. But York, a.k.a. Deacon Doodles, a.k.a. Doodles McShipshow, and his beautiful wife, Lisa, will be there as well. They are confirmed. They are locked and loaded. It is going to be an all-out festival. It's going to be out of control. So it's going to be fantastic. If you can make it to Vegas for that weekend, pop in there and join us on the 12th of September, Saturday night. The plan is to meet at about 6 p.m. out front of a New York hotel and casino. Nine Fine Irishmen is a bar that's in the casino that also has an outside area there right on the strip. We're going to be out there hanging out, and everyone's going to go meet up and have the time of our lives. So we will see what happens. We think it's going to be an amazing time.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, and we'll get to meet some people that we may not get to meet on a cruise sometimes. So
yes, for sure. For sure. Tessa Monson, there's a solution to the ear soreness. Thank you. Yes, please let me know or send me a Google or a link or something. Flights are cheap, said Pia. Great deal. Take advantage of that.
Yeah, there are a lot of cheap flights right now. And there's a lot of pricey ones also right now.
Christina V said, I think I'm going as of now.
Good.
Let's see. Oh, Frank 1503-2000 said, oh, cool. We just left the Dream February 3rd and had a blast. That is fantastic. Pia loves the Bon Jovi. Thank you so much. Woohoo Vegas. I will be there staying at the Flamingo. Can't wait to meet. Michelle M. That's awesome. Nip Vegas locked and loaded for Timothy Walters. Roller coaster, I don't know if it's included. It will cost extra, but you can go on the roller coaster. I don't know if there'll be an official roller coaster ride for everyone, although that could be fun, but it'll be there for you.
Yeah, I would suggest going in the morning. Not
Why? You don't want to go on the roller coaster? That's when you want to be on that roller coaster at night. You're such a scaredy cat.
Not after a few drinks.
Oh, that's especially when you want to be on the roller coaster. Nautical Nurse Nancy just says, did someone say strip? Yes, Nancy, but not the kind of strip that you're thinking of. It's the strip in Las Vegas. Jeffrey Cruises is booked. He's going to be there. That's fantastic. Bagacalypse 2020 is back on, and it sounds so metal, said Aaron Smith. It's going to be a big time show. Who let the dogs out, said Nautical Nurse Nancy. Bagak, says Anthony Simone. Will you be going to the ship club, said Positive Vibes. No, there will be no, I don't know. Now, what anyone does later in the evening, one thing that I want to make clear on this deal.
Strip club?
The strip club. First off, there is no requirement to spend any particular amount of time with anyone there. If you want to get there at 6:05 and high-five us and have a beer and then say, good to meet you guys, I got better things to do, then by all means, do whatever you want to do. It's your trip to Vegas. You paid your money to go there. You paid your money for a hotel. Do what you want to do. There's no requirement to do anything more than say hi and then go about your business. If you want to hang the entire night, you can do that. You can leave after 2 hours and go do whatever you want to do with yourself and whoever you go with. So that's all we're saying. That is all we are saying. So, yes, Doodles McShip Show is on it. He is so on it. He's on it like a bonnet. Strip, who is stripping? Tess Almond, it depends who has enough to drink, I'll tell you that. Beth Ellinger, not sure yet about Vegas, saving vacation days for October. Beth, we understand, but boy, if you could just throw a little weekend in there, that would be great to see you and Doug. Michelle Staten said, we don't know if we would do a cruise if we had to wear a mask. That just seems like it would take a lot of fun out of it. How do you drink and wear a mask? You can, but it takes the fun out of it. Yeah. Well, Michelle, I would tell you what, I would imagine that they may have some things about getting on, getting off, certain areas, certain times, certain things that you do. But yeah, for dinner, for drinks, I mean, you know, you're not going to wear anything. And if I need to take it off, if I need to wear one but take it off to do those things, then, you know, then so be it.
Yeah, I think they're going to be doing more things like limiting how many people are in the show, so more space people and things. Maybe have, I heard some things like they may have more times for shows and limit the amount of people to go.
That'd be awesome.
So it's just, it's probably going to be a lot of more work for the cruise lines to kind of get all that together. It's a lot of planning. But I think they're trying to make it happen, I think. Everyone say.
Fingers are crossed, guys. Fingers are crossed. That's the big deal right there. And it's going to be an amazing time, and we hope that we can meet and say hi to as many people as possible.
We've been doing something, I don't know, not really to get ready, I guess, for Vegas, but I think that's what started it. We've been having movie nights here for the last week and a half. So two of us and Matthew, we started watching The Hangover, the first one, and then so we decided to watch Hangover 2 and 3. We watched 3 last night.
Yes.
And just, I don't know, it just kind of getting
just
us
to get in the mood.
Excited, yeah, for Vegas, and not that Vegas is going to be anything like The Hangover, but
yes,
but it was just kind of fun.
Hangover 1, maybe. As long as we don't end up in Bangkok, everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Bangkok. I'm not riding the roller coaster, said Ruth Todd. Fine, Ruth. You don't have to.
I will not ride it with you then.
Ron Hudson did the roller coaster. He said it is bad. I rode the roller coaster years ago. Did not enjoy it, and I like roller coasters. I found it boring, said Amy Kephart.
I don't like. Well, I shouldn't say that. Some kind of roller coasters I like, and then some I just don't like. So.
Yeah. Dina, I don't think we'll make it to Fremont Street. Well, it was something we talked about, but I think it'll be. I could see us starting at
a walk.
Yeah, I think I could see us starting in front of New York, and just going down and hitting a couple of restaurants and bars, and maybe we'll go in somewhere and gamble. Maybe we'll get a bunch of people to put $20 a piece together and go in and put it on a number on the roulette table and see if we can double up or win big. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something fun or goofy like that.
You never know. We may keep walking and we might make it down.
You never know.
You never know.
Big Genius Jungle says, will you be at the craps table, James? I will be at the craps table at some point while I'm in Vegas. I don't know if it'll be that night. I'm not sure if it'll be so much of a gambling type of a deal, so we'll see how that plays out. Maybe we can just take some money and throw it in the field on the craps table and see how that goes. Slice the dice, mate, said Big G and Snuggles. Oh, I will throw those dice. That is for shizzle. Cabana Boy and wife need to come and partay. That'd be great, Cabana Boy. Now the high roller and the zip line on Fremont Street were amazing, said Amy. Oh, that sounds cool. I would love to do a little zip line. That'd be so good, wouldn't it?
Line on I didn't even have that.
I don't know. I haven't been. I mean, listen, I haven't been to Vegas in forever.
I might have to try that.
Forever.
I like zip.
Anthony Simone wishes the roller coaster went upside down. Oh, come on. Get on the Deuce bus and go to Fremont. I'll ride the roller coaster with you, Sharon, to Timothy Walters. There you go. Timothy, well, maybe you can get her on there.
Maybe. I don't know. Some roller coasters are kind of scare me.
Yes. Beth Ellen just said Fremont Street wasn't great last time, in my opinion. Back in the day, I used to go for work on occasion to Vegas, and we would stay at some of the, like the Main Street Station and some of those places down there. And it was definitely a fun time, but I think if I'm just going for one big night, then we'll go to like the main strip and walk around and see whatever craziness we can see, see there. If I was just going maybe on a little more of a personal budget and just to gamble, eat some buffets and hang out like that, I definitely might think of more of going down towards the Fremont end.
Trina knows. Are you guys staying at the yes.
We are.
We are staying.
We are staying there. We did get a room. The prices were reasonable, but people are staying everywhere. There's nothing. You can go anywhere you want. Some people have comps. People are regulars in Vegas. They've got connections. They're saving some money and staying anywhere. So go be wherever you want to be and go have fun and just be in front of New York at 6 o'clock on Saturday.
Lisa Hoyt Gibbs says there are 2 zip lines. Oh, wow. Okay. I might have to ride one of them.
Janice Weiner said, wear boas and tell the bouncers it's a wedding party. Gets you in faster with no cover. At least it works for me and my girlfriends. Very nice, Janice. Thank you for the tip.
Oh, my God.
Thank you for the tip.
We'll say Janice told us so.
Dewey Ski said, Fremont Street experience was just a street the last time I was there, so I'm excited to go. Might have to unstuff the mattress and count the funds. Vegas sounds fun, said PJ Zipatelli. PJ, it'd be great to see you there. And again, you guys know if we're there with York and John from the Chip Show, it's going to be out of control. I hate traveling around. I like staying in one area, not driving or being driven, said Daniel Fields. Yep. We're probably a little bit the same way.
I don't think we're going to drive anywhere, though. I think we're going to walk this.
Tesla Almond said, one tip, the Orleans, 1 mile off the strip. Better odds at blackjack, craps, etc. We'll think about it. Thank you so much for the heads up. I know it's way off topic, said Frank15, but I've always wanted to know where people buy those cruise ship canvases like the one hanging on the wall. Well, Frank, this one up here, if that's the one you're talking about, we got from our buddy Cullen Griffin of Griff and Alyssa. Maybe you've heard of him. And he actually made that. That's a photo that he took, and he put it on canvas and gave a couple away to some folks back in the day. And we just love it. It's a gorgeous shot. We've had it hanging there ever since.
I mean, if you're looking, if you have some pictures already, or you can save a picture from the computer or whatever, similar to that somewhere, there are places that you can get the canvas prints for really inexpensive. I got some, not those type, but I got other canvas prints last year for Christmas. They have like deals where they're like 80% off sometimes. I'm trying to think of the name of it off the top of my head. Keep talking, let me look. I get daily emails from them with sales, so maybe I have one. All right.
Nancy Fields is staying at Planet Hollywood, looks like, so that'll be cool. They're staying with their friends, Midlife Crazy. Tesla Almond said Cleopatra's Lounge at Caesars, no entry, and normally great dance music. Is everyone going Friday through Sunday? Said Beth. Beth, I think a lot of people are. Put together whatever you can, whatever weekend you can get would be awesome. We need to get Lalito Loca to Vegas, said Jose Lara. I know, we're waiting to hear back from Tony if he thinks he can pull it off. He was ready to go for the first trip, but things have changed a lot. So we'll see if that's something the two of them, or at least maybe Tony, can squeeze out. There's a great Vegas channel called Not Leaving Las Vegas, said Ruth Todd. Check them out on YouTube for lots of information. TC Pepita said, hope they're okay. Haven't heard from Griffin List in a while. I think they're just handling some of their own business, laying low through all the craziness, and they'll be back at it shortly. So sit tight for those kids. They're there. Mommy Mozo's excited about staying at New York. Mozo plans to shoot his load on roulette, working on numbers now. All right, put together the perfect plan, Mozo, so we know exactly what numbers to bet. Vonnie Bench, what's going on? Hello, lovely to see you. We're going the 11th through the 13th to Nurse Nancy, hoping my Anthony can come with. He'll find out this week. We hope so. Christine V says, I miss watching Griffin and Alessa. They'll be back. Barbara Ducher, Michaels. No, not Michaels. It's an online place Sharon's talking about.
Oh, who was it that one on the campus?
Well, whatever. Go ahead, throw it out
okay, try easycanvasprints.com.
easycanvasprints.com.
Yeah, they are having a sale up to 93% off right now, and you can get a 16 by 20 print for, looks like $20.30.
Ooh, very nice. That's a good deal.
That's what my email is telling me. So, I don't know.
Nice work, Sharon. Dean Andalora is like, he goes, we're going the 12th through the 16th. Yes. Some people are going early. Some people are staying later. I mean, just depends on how you can get the time off or whatever, or how the room rates are, whatever you can do. If you can go in Saturday and then stay a couple days after that, then that's kind of nice. Ephraim Alberto, what's going on? Ephraim, all the way from Bon Air. What's going on, Ephraim Alberto? Lovely to see you here. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, Bon Air. We're going to be in Bon Air. We're hoping to be in Bon Air.
That's right. In October. Boom. Ephraim, can you meet me at the port? Just tell me where to get the best deal on beer. That'd be fantastic. Thank you. He said, doing good. Thank you. Good, man. We're glad to hear. We hope everything's good in your part of town. You're part of the world, and that you guys are healthy and safe down there in Bon Air. And
we can't wait to go back. We were there once before, and it's beautiful there.
Thomas Keller, we're going for the weekend on September 12th. It's a Saturday. We're having a Vegas get-together. Sharon and Jamie Travel, teaming up with the Ship Show. John York, all of the wives are going. This wife, my boss, whatever you want to call her, will be there. Matthew will be there as well. He will be chaperoning the event, keeping everyone in check. And don't forget, guys, the very big thing, it's very important. If you do go to Vegas, there's one rule and one rule only that you need to do. You must have a piece of paper with your name, your hotel room, and your room number on it in your pocket. Because if things get crazy and someone passes out somewhere on the strip, we will get you in a taxi, and we will ask the taxi to take you to your hotel, and then hopefully someone at the front desk can get you back up to your room safe and sound. So that is the deal. If you could only go on the Dream over Labor or Vegas 9/12/9/16 less than 4 days, which would you be?
Are you asking for you or which one, or for us?
If you could only do one or the other, you're saying if we could only do the Dream or Vegas, which one would it be?
Okay, Jamie. I think Jamie will say for him. I think he will say Vegas because he's so excited over the event. I'm excited over Vegas too, but since we haven't cruised in a while, I would probably go with the. But I'm going on both unless they cancel.
Yes. Craven Cruise with Jim and Lori said we are going to Bon Air in August if it goes. Oh yeah, we hope so. We hope to be there in October. On Sunday I'll be watching my football game though, said Dean. Dean, that's a great idea. Just checked my Vegas rewards. 2 nights comped. We're in, said Trina Snow.
Oh, nice.
Hey, if we're going to do some more Vegas, maybe we need to get on that My Vegas reward as well. I'm asking for me, but what would you do if you could only do one? There you go, Tess. That was our deal. I'll be in Vegas next month, 10th through the 12th. Thomas Keller, that sounds like a good time. I'm going for the Naked Nuns on Fremont, said Gabbana Boy. Okay, I don't know about Naked Nuns, but if you can let us know.
I just saw something.
I would imagine if York is out there, Doodles, are you familiar with these naked nuns that they speak of on Fremont Street? And if not, will you put some information together for us, please?
Oh my gosh. What did Annette Hallman, Sharon, put that on Facebook?
Annette, what do you want on Facebook? What are you asking for again? And we will if you ask again.
Was she the one asking for Canvas?
Maybe that's what it was for the canvas.
I know you read it, but I didn't see that.
Yes, Sharon will put a link on the Cruise Crew page.
Yeah.
Do the Raiders have a home game that Sunday? Johnny B, they do not. They do not have a home game to my knowledge. What is up, Johnny B? As a matter of fact, Johnny B will be there too, I imagine. That'll be super, super cool. Ephraim said, may I say that I will be your guide. I'm a fan of you guys. I'm excited to have you guys here. Ephraim, that's cool. Can you handle 400 of us? Is the question. There's going to be 400 of us.
Well, we will be there. So we'll have to make some contacts. So we.
Doodles Make Ship Show said, I trained the nuns. Thank you so much. Mozo will look into the nun situation. Positive Vibe says, I'll take the 19. 19 is one of our lucky numbers. Thank you so much. When are you guys in Bon Air? It's the week of whichever day.
Hang on.
The Carnival Breeze is there the week beginning the 24th of October. Bonnie Bench, Mass in Vegas. As of the other night, they had some requirements. You might have to check in on that and see what's going on once we get to September. So we'll see what happens. Ephraim, that is very nice of you. And if you haven't joined already, make sure you join our Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew on Facebook so that we can say hi more and see if we can check you out when we get to Bon Air for sure. James, in relation to the requirement for this trip, could you give us your room number and hotel to put on the paper? Come on, mate. Well, I don't. My hotel will be New York, New York. I don't have a room number assigned yet, but I appreciate it. Dawn, Bon Air is down in the Caribbean, as a matter of fact. Johnny B wants to try craps. Johnny B, have you played craps before? It is the most exciting game in the casino. When do the Chargers play the Raiders in Vegas? I don't know, Cruz and Susan. I don't know. But depending on how things are, I may end up going back there and seeing it. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. A lot of talk. Boy, I'll tell you what, every time we bring up the Vegas, I know we're the cruising channel, but every time we bring up Vegas, people just get so excited. And I'm excited about it too. I think it's just getting the chance to meet so many people.
Yeah, and since things aren't, like right now, people aren't really cruising. Mm-hmm. Things are kind of uncertain. So I think people are just wanting to go somewhere, and Vegas is a good option.
I totally agree. I agree. We can all go there, make bad decisions, drink too much, lose some money. It's just
on a cruise ship.
It's like being on a cruise ship. We just won't wake up in a Caribbean island. We'll wake up in a gutter somewhere, possibly a hotel lobby or something like that. He has said Vegas is so much fun. Yes, the info on the canvas print. All right, Annette, you got it. We will put it out there.
Yeah, I'll put that on the cruise night.
Yes, everyone is a little bit stir crazy getting ready for that thing, so we'll see how that goes. What's on Jamie's Father's Day list at Captain's Table MDR? Wow. Well, I do have a few things on my list. One is just to spend quality time with my family.
I'll remind you of that one.
One would be maybe some tickets to a Chargers game. We may wake up with Mike Tyson's lion in our room. It's a cabana boy.
Oh my gosh.
That is funny. I PM'd you a good tip for Vegas cruise related trips. Thank you, Tess Almond. You guys don't have to connect with me. You guys already did. When you guys are done streaming, check your email. I'll email you guys in a few minutes.
Oh, great.
Thank you, Ephraim. We appreciate it, man. Just saw the video of the naked nun, said Timothy Walters. Timothy,
the video.
Can it be shown on the cruise crew, or do you just want to, or why don't you put that into the other group? We do have a group for the Sharon at Sea strip show with the ship show. So if you're definitely going to Vegas, search that group on Facebook and put down that you want to get in and that you're going to be going. Answer the question, and then we'll go from there. Raiders versus Chargers, December 17. Oh boy.
Oh, that's right.
Naked Nuns and Midget Mr. T rates a 4 out of 5 on TripAdvisor. Oh, wow, Marty, that's great info. Thank you. What? You gonna watch the video right now?
No, I was just.
Well, that's on TripAdvisor. Find it on YouTube. There you go. Crazy Cat said, if I didn't have a final payment due the end of August, I'd be tempted by Vegas. Most casinos are not requiring masks on guests, only staff. Temperature checks for hotel guests, but not day visitors. Downtown is doing temperature checks on all guests. There you go. Dante Slocum said, would you guys ever do a call-in show? Dante, are you saying would we have people call us, or would we call into someone else? Tell me which side of that call-in show were you talking about? Bon Air is on a Thursday that week. That sounds cool.
Oh yeah. We we have called into shows before a couple times when people have asked us. We don't really have the setup here for people to call on us right now. I'm not really sure what the setup is, but I know right now we're not set up for that.
Well, listen, some channels just have somebody call in on the phone, but we don't do it because usually we're so busy rambling and it's hard to keep track of time, and we just try to keep this thing kind of simple, dimple here without throwing too many curveballs in there, so because it gets a little confusing, and I already screw stuff up when I forget to put the microphone on, you know, when I turn it off for a minute or whatever. Heather Bonder said, we're all excited for Vegas because it's actually happening. It's not up in the air like cruising currently.
Yeah, maybe that's it too.
Good. Good call. I did have a dream I lost a front tooth the other night. I think it's because my damn dentist has been closed until recently. Said B. Jeff B. Jeff might have been dreaming about Vegas, like when Stu took his front tooth out. Let people call you, said Dante Slocum. Yeah, Dante, I don't know. You just never know because sometimes you're at a lack of what to talk about unless there's a specific topic. And I'll be perfectly frank with you, man. I'll be perfectly honest with you. We have a lot of people that we love and that follow us on the regular basis. And I don't want to have to make a decision who's going to call, because if you get one person to call in and not another, then people's feelings get hurt. So if I were to do some kind of a call in, it would probably be someone unrelated to the crew here. I mean, maybe you could do maybe whatever, Nancy or Leanne or someone like that who's part of the team SAST. But otherwise, you start picking people to call in and people's feelings get hurt. So we steer clear of it. I'm not smart enough to do that without pissing someone off. Or you get a pervert. You're right about that, Bonnie. You could get a pervert.
Oh my God.
I got a picture with Midget, Mr. T, and Johnny Depp on Fremont a few years ago, said Trina Snow. That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I would definitely be into that. Understand, said Dante. Thank you, Dante. Hey, man, I'll always give you the real answer. It may not be popular, but it's my real answer. Just do a random call-in. If others get butthurt, they should get over it, LOL, said Tess Almond. That's easy for you to say, Tess. I'm finally getting 2 teeth implants finished tomorrow after a year and a half due to this COVID.
Oh my.
Congratulations, Nancy Fields. That sounds fantastic. Daniel Fields took this long to click like. Oh, yeah, guys, don't forget, if you can hit the like button, we would appreciate that. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. Marilyn Moore, what's going on? Hospice Medic is here. What's up? Glad to see you guys. Sorry, just joined. The husband had a bad day at work, so I had to listen and cocktails. Gene and Sandy Secco, what's going on? Sorry you had a bad day at work, but hope you're enjoying the cocktails. Cheers to you guys, as a matter of fact. Mozo said, okay, so Mozo's a perv now. Gina, yes. Mozo, not so much. Timothy Walter said, done deal, Jamie, done deal. Darn nuns have pasties on. Oh, that sounds a little wild. But I think I would like it. You know me.
I'll have to watch it.
You know me.
I've never heard of that. I'll have to watch it.
But we do have to watch it, but we can't talk about it if this guy's anywhere near us.
Oh.
Please subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
I don't think I'll understand.
Aw, thank you, Maxwell. If you guys haven't done it yet, please take a minute to hit the subscribe button on the channel while you're here tonight. We always appreciate that. We're going to have a lot of cruise content coming out here in the coming weeks. We're going to be vlogging our Vegas trip. We're going to be vlogging our dream cruise. We're going to be vlogging the heck out of the breeze. We got more cruises coming up into next year and anything else that we do that might be fun. We are going through some more of the old vintage video to put some stuff together. And as any other, news comes out that's real news and not speculation, we'll try to share that stuff as well, if Sharon gets a scoop on something. So that's the deal. So we'd love for you to subscribe, keep up to speed with us, hang out with us as often as you can. We love having you. It is fantastic. It makes our week hanging out with you guys on a Monday night. So thank you for that. Sandy says, cheers, Jamie. She has 4 olive dirty martini night. Very nice, Mike V. Cheers to you.
Tessa Mon said, I wanted to recommend something I tried tonight. Throw a shot of rum into coffee, ice cream.
Ooh.
That might be. I'm not a big rum person, but that might actually be good. Coffee ice cream is like my favorite kind of ice cream.
Yes.
I love coffee. That might actually.
There you go. There you go. I see a battle of the air conditioning coming up tonight for Flamingo Pam and her man. Hopefully you win the battle. Spiker's Crazy Adventures are out there tonight. What's going on? Spikers, are you guys going to be in Vegas? Doug and Cindy, let us know if you guys are going to be there. I think you might be, but let me know if you think you're going to be able to pull it off. It would be amazing. Campus X coming in hot with a comment, disclaimer, just a rumor. My cabin attendant from last Royal Caribbean, they keep in touch with them and said that they won't be back to work in August. So we will see. That makes sense, though, because all the cruise lines are going to come in at half-mast with about 50% capacity or so. Yeah. So there may be a lot of folks that aren't working. So,
and I did. I got kind of a mixed a mixed message from Cookie, the cruise director at Carnival. He was coming back, said something about he's going to Houston, but wasn't going to be quite on the cruise yet. So that kind of made me wonder, is he going to be on the cruise ships eventually, but he's not going to be on them in August? Like, what's that really? Are we not? You know, I'm not really sure. I kind of got a mixed message from him, and didn't really come back and clarify it. So
son of a gun.
So I don't know. I'm gonna have to reach out to him again and by that.
Beth Ollinger said, the more everyone talks about Vegas, the more we want to go. We will consider it for sure. Yes, Beth, we need you there. We need to have you there. Antonia Pennick said, do you guys have any more future group cruises planned?
We do.
So next May on the Carnival Mardi Gras. Next October on the Norwegian Breakaway out of New York. Then we have one March 5th, 2022 on the Vista for the Carnival Celebration. Then we have one that's turned into a group cruise, right?
Yeah.
What's that one?
We had booked it originally, and then some people showed some interest in it. So I actually made it a group cruise, and that is on the Norwegian Star. It leaves out of London, Southampton, and it ends up in Iceland. But it goes to Iceland, I think 3 different ports in Iceland. It goes to Norway and Scotland. And it's an 11-day cruise on July 3rd of 2022. That is going to be amazing. And I do have group prices still on that. And for that particular cruise, they're good prices.
So there you go. So remember, guys, if you need any information about any cruises you want to book, you need to reschedule, you have something that was canceled, you need to rebook it, you know to contact Sharon. I mean, you guys know that. I know you follow us. I know you're here all the time. We love having you. But you know Sharon is the person to call. She's the place to go. sharonatsea@gmail.com to get the party started, whether you want to inquire, ask questions about a cruise if you're ready to get one booked. That is her livelihood now. She does that 95% of her time, in addition to a few shifts a month working as a nurse, which she is amazing at. She is now virtually full-time all the time. Your personal travel professional, your travel agent. She's the official travel agent of the ship show as well. I believe that's been verified. So 7 days a week, every day of the week, you can talk to her about cruising.
Yeah, so we do have some, I don't know, they're kind of a variety of group cruises out there from different places, going to different places. So we're kind of excited about those, or really excited about them, actually.
Will there be any drunken karaoke in Vegas at PJ Zipatelli? PJ, you never know when drunken karaoke can come out. We don't need music. We don't need a place to do it. It can happen right on the strip. So we'll see what happens. Jamie and Sharon, when is the last time you were in Vegas? I think I can answer that question, Sharon. I think this might have been the last time we were in Vegas. This time right here. You remember this, Sharon?
No, I thought it.
Look at those bang! Oh boy, look at you! Look at that handsome devil on the left side of the screen. Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Those were the days. Hold on, I have a message here. Let's see. No, John, there's no noise gate. It's Sharon. She's being quiet and she's not speaking consistently at a good enough volume. Sharon, you need to get it together.
I'm having issues tonight. I don't know.
I don't know why you're having issues. Maybe, I don't know, maybe just a glitch with the microphone.
Yeah, Yeah. I mean, it's the same place every week.
Yes. Yes. And we don't have any noise gate. It's the same thing that's always been here all the time, every
Maybe
time.
that thing isn't working.
What little thing?
That.
No, all that's just blocks popping and stuff like that. And that's not anything that would stop it.
I don't know. Sorry.
Yes. Sharon's doing her usual thing that she's well known for it when she talks, and then she kind of just gets a little bit quieter sometimes. And then she gets a little louder sometimes, and
Up and down.
I don't know. We'll look into it. We'll have to look into it another day. Yes, I know it's weird, dude, because we're just on the same microphone, and I don't know what the dealio is. So maybe something got turned or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because you said you have to set it a certain way for both of us, otherwise it's set up for
It
one.
It is set up that way. Okay, there you go. There you have it. There you have it. All right, Sharon. What else?
tonight.
What else do we have going on? I know it's getting a little bit late. It's 7:40. There's a lot going on with people. We've covered a lot. I mean, a lot of ground tonight. We've covered a lot of ground. We've talked to Maxwell. We have revisited the fact that we are the champions of the Love and Marriage Show. That was fantastic. I was so proud of you. You did such a great job. We've gone over Vegas again. We've looked at the old videos. We took a time machine run. Of course, you can always come by and see old Jamie anytime you want to. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. We saw some video. We saw our clip from our wedding. We saw a clip from the beginning of your labor. We've seen it all tonight, guys. We've left no stone unturned. I don't think you're going to get that kind of action from any other channel out there. It's so much. It's so much stuff. Sharon, what about this? Maybe we should get things started. Number one, guys, if you're here and you've been here quiet and you haven't said a lot, you're just kind of watching from a distance, it's totally okay. But feel free to jump in and say hi right now if you would, so we can say hi to you. And Leanne, Nancy, is it time? Should we get started with the What Have You Learned Tonight section of the show? At the end of the night, we love to have everyone go through and just talk about what they've learned about us, about each other, about their friends in the chat, about cruising, about anything in general.
And,
what have you learned?
I missed, go back a little bit.
Go back to where? Hospice medic asked if you tried the frosted chino from Wendy's.
No, I have not.
No.
I have not been.
There you go. And there, see, you're talking quiet again. How dare you get married and not invite me? Sorry, Flamingo Pam. What's up, Charles Hahn? Lovely to see you, buddy. How are you? How are you? How are ya?
Back.
I don't know what you mean by go
well,
back.
I saw something.
Okay. Mindfully Flourish, what's going on? Lovely to have you here.
Oh, well.
Sharon, you look adorable with those bangs. Love the video, you two lovebirds. Are you still planning a cruise to Antarctica? We are, Shane. We just haven't worked it quite out.
Yeah. We're hoping to go in 2023. I know that's quite a ways off, but we're just not going to be able to pull it off till then. We've already got a full plate. I guess our plate's kind of full with cruises.
Johnny B says he's got a client heading your way. Thank you so much for that, Johnny B. We appreciate that. Campus X said, I will definitely email you. Good stuff. Good stuff. Happy Thumbs 173. That is fantastic.
It was somebody that said, I can't find the name now. They said they were going to Australia in February, and they said something about Australia. I just barely caught the end of it in the chat. Hold up.
Sharon, we continue to tell you to speak as loud as you can, and you continue to talk.
I'm trying to find it. Keep going.
Okay. Is that
Keep
what
going.
you just
Keep
give
going.
me one of these?
Yeah.
You have no idea what you're looking
okay.
for.
Well, then let me have the mouse because it's, you know what it's like, you know, when you're trying to find something and someone else is in control of the mouse and you're like, no, go this way, move it up.
Yeah, Tess Almond, we know I'm loud. We know that. It doesn't need to be pointed out here. We all know.
You sound like you're mad even when you're not mad.
There's no surprises here. Thank you, Kathy Drew. Team Clayco blew it, said the ship show.
Oh.
You blew it! No, you guys did a great job. It was very, very difficult
I
there.
thought they were gonna win. I really thought that.
I thought we were gonna lose
Come in
for
for the
sure.
win at the end.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Love your flowers, said Annette Thalman. Thank you, Annette. Did I get you those flowers? Or they just came with the package that we bought? Mrs. Sam K, what's up? Lovely to see you. Hey, Kevin Becker. Hello. Try to get caught up a little bit here as we wind down another amazing Monday night show. Amazing. I learned that Sharon will not be riding the roller coaster. I learned that there's a lot of group cruises I need to book. Yes, that is for sure. We did not get married by Elvis, Cruz and Susan. Thank you so much. If Garrett Labelson will be in Vegas if the Carnival Cruise on 9/11 from Long Beach gets canceled. Excellent. I'm not hoping it get canceled, but I'm just saying if it does, we'll welcome you with open arms.
I have a plan B now.
Nancy Phil says, I love you all as a couple from first watching you. That's what I've learned a long time ago. Thank you, Nancy.
You.
Very nice of you. I learned that you had to wear life jackets on a cruise in Mustard Drill, said Anthony. Yes, it wasn't that long ago, but I don't know. I guess it was about 5 years ago they stopped doing that. Big G and Snuggle said, what have I learned? Well, James, you only overturn small stones. We need the big rocks turned over as well. The sleaze without the sneeze, they said. I have no idea what they talk about sometimes as kids, but I love them. I learned that we're like, oh, okay, that one we said already. Sharon is still gorgeous. Oh, you're so gorgeous, honey.
You.
I learned that Sharon makes interesting drink concoctions.
Yeah, I do. I don't know why.
She doesn't always drink them. Tamika Robinson, what's up?
This is good, but it's really not what I thought it would be.
Let's see. Can't wait to see what Johnny York pull out of the bag next to Timothy Walters. I know, right? That's going to be amazing. I learned you're a bad influence on Buzz on the third Monday in a row, said Tess Almond. You are welcome. John Bon Jovi also was married in Vegas. That is excellent information, Pia. I thank you. For that. I learned Sharon was in labor for 39 hours. It was a great battle for the ages and positive vibe about the Love and Marriage show, I am sure. Robbie O'Malley is here. What's up, Robbie O'Malley? Hospice Medic said, get your tech advice from Tony. Tony doesn't know what he's doing. He just pretends. Mouse Hog Jamie, that is right. Listen, you've seen Sharon use the mouse. I mean, you guys will be here for 30 minutes on the same comment.
Well, no, it's clear over on your side, so I have to like over it.
Wireless. Clear over on my side. It's
Well,
a wireless mouse.
Well, I can bring it on my side.
I learned that you like your blankie a lot. Thank you, Spikers. I appreciate you paying attention. You can't have the mouse now, Sharon. It's the end of the show.
I never really thought about it that it is wireless, but it's always over there, and I just didn't even think about it.
Go right ahead, Sharon. Take us through the end of the show with the mouse. Let's see what's happening.
I don't. Man says the Cruise Crew t-shirt never gets old.
Okay, Sharon, let's go over rule number 1. When you're in charge of the mouse and you read the comment, you have to read it out loud for everyone to hear you.
I know. I'm looking because you
What
jumped
a
around.
rookie.
I'm trying to find what hasn't been said because you jump all around, and so I have to jump around to find
Go to the
what
bottom.
you say.
We're at the bottom now. We're at the bottom.
Yeah. You already read that.
We're at the bottom. Yeah, you have to wait for more comments to come in. But not everyone is just blah, 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 boom, boom. I mean, you gotta wait.
Oh my gosh.
I learned that no matter what, Sharon is always right, said TC Pepito. That's wrong.
That's right.
I learned that there will be a group karaoke in Vegas, said Timothy Walters. Doing good. And yoga at home, said Mindfully Flourish. Very nice. Dante Slocum, good night. Keith McKenzie, hello. Sharon, any updates on group cruise t-shirts, said Annette Thalman.
Not yet. I'm probably the beginning of July. I'm thinking get one planned, but we're not going to order them until after final payment, so we know who actually is going.
There you go.
But we will have. We will definitely have them in time for the.
Janet Moyer, lovely to see you here tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great night. Charles Hahn says, hello, champions. Hello, Charles. Lovely to see you. I learned about writing my hotel and room number on a piece of paper to Garrett Labelson. Excellent. Thank you for paying attention, Garrett. We appreciate that. We appreciate it very much. Sharon, I think that's it. Is it time? Is it too... I mean, I feel like it's too early to end the show, but I mean, it's kind of like we've covered a lot, right? I mean, it's cool. Is it okay, guys? Is it okay? I learned about the shore excursion in St. Martin with ATVs from your show. Thank you, Russ. I learned Sharon's I have issues with audio, but she's a great travel agent, wonderful nurse, mother, and wife. Okay, Jean and Sandy, thank you.
Thank you. I'm excused from the audio then.
I learned that Robbie O'Malley needs Mozo's private line, RE, accommodations for NCL breakout cruise next October. Annette Thalman laughed so hard, hadn't laughed that much in a long time for the Love and Marriage show. Awesome. Craving Cruise with Jim and Lori, good night. Thank you, thank you.
Good night, Jim and Lori.
Vanessa Leah said, you're an angel, Sharon.
Aww.
You are an angel.
Thank you.
No bottle swigging. That's right, no bottle swigging. I learned Jamie loves to mess with Sharon. That is true. That is so true.
But I'm really in charge. Behind the scenes,
We know that. We know. Listen, I'm just the loud one out of the two of us. The microphone is right here, dead center from us. It's the same place it's been here for every show. I don't know what the issue is tonight, but we'll get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
We will get to the bottom of it, and we'll see what the deal is. I probably just need to unplug it and plug it back in, and everything will be fine. Oh, don't. Oh, no.
Hello.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Sharon, you better watch yourself. You better watch yourself, girl. You better watch. I'm just trying to look. I'm looking at the, I don't know, maybe somehow. Maybe somehow it just got, no, maybe it got turned down a little or something. I'm not quite sure.
Gosh.
I'm not quite sure. But it's going to be okay in the long run. All right, guys. You guys have been amazing tonight. I think we're about ready to wrap things up. 245 people here. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for the support.
Thank you, everyone, for hanging around tonight, hanging out with us.
And thank you for continuing to hang out with us. I know there's not a lot going on in cruising right now. We get it. We get it. But hey, we're all here. We're all family. We're all having a good time doing our thing. And pretty soon, guys, I mean, it's mid-June, right? August 1st, the next cruising is supposed to start for Carnival. We're waiting to see what the other cruise lines say. Hopefully in the next week.
Maybe next Monday night we'll have some exciting news. Some exciting cruise news.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome if we could announce some good cruise news, right? That'd be fantastic. All right, so we'll see what happens.
Maybe we'll have some cruise.
You think so? Why? You plan on changing some of our cruises? You got something up your sleeve?
I didn't say that necessarily.
Sounds like you're dropping a hint.
You never know what I'm gonna do.
Sounds like you're dropping a hint there, Sharon. I know. At any given time, you can walk in and be like, "I changed something," and I will not have any idea until I find out. Fire the sound guy. Sharon's playing with fire. Sharon can now talk over Jamie. That is funny. That is funny. First time I heard Sharon so clearly, LOL. See?
See, maybe we need it close.
Or maybe you just need to speak at a normal volume.
Maybe but maybe take this off and just down.
This has nothing to do with it.
But it's in the way.
It's not in the way. Oh my God.
Well, not in the way. I didn't mean in the way.
I'm done.
Okay. I didn't mean in the way like that, but you know what I mean.
I learned that Sharon is sick of you bitching about her voice at Cruising Susan. How dare you? Stay safe. Have a great week. You too, Tess, Robbie, and Mally. I did book another Carnival cruise after my hiatus with them. Oh yeah, Robbie, we saw you. You're going on the Magic. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah. We love the Magic is kind of, well, the Breeze is like, the Breeze is a favorite. But the Magic's right there behind too. We love the Magic. We love that class.
Mary Todd, thank you, and good night to you. Thank you, Anthony Simone, for saying poor Jamie. B. Jeff B said you guys sound fine. Thank you, thank you. That's it. We'll work on Sharon's microphone work for the next week. And thank you. Happy early Father's Day, said Pam S. Yeah, we'll just be coming off of an awesome Father's Day. I can't wait to tell you guys all about the amazing gifts that I get. I'm sure there'll be a breakfast in bed, maybe some very special dinner involving a lot of seafood. No, maybe.
What's Matthew gonna? Matthew.
I don't think he will. I don't think that he will. I'm not sure if he knows. Tess Almond thought that the Breeze was so much better than the Magic. We've been on the Magic like 4 times, and it was great every time.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah.
Thank you, Anthony.
We always have a good time on the magic. I mean, it is getting a little bit older, but we love the magic.
That's right. Yes, everyone, be safe out there. Thank you, Garrett. Be safe, be healthy, make good decisions. Do what you're comfortable with. Do the right thing. Sharon, should I make a final payment for November tomorrow? Said Hospice Medic.
Should you make one tomorrow? You're saying your final payment is tomorrow? If it's not,
Sharon, just answer the question. Should I make my final payment for November tomorrow? They're trying to say, do you think November is going to cruise?
I think November will cruise. I do think it will.
That's right.
And if it's not out of New York, I would. If it's out of New York, I would be a little. But
TC Pepito, I'm not totally against that statement. Thank you so much. She said, drop Jamie off at the Golden Corral. Jamie, you're the father. You cook, said Ruth Todd.
Yeah.
So we shall see.
Ruth.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. Until next time, from myself, Sharon, Matthew, from Nancy and Leanne. Again, happy anniversary, Nancy and Anthony.
Yes, happy anniversary.
Happy graduation, Meg.
Hope you had a great night, and I hope Megan has some, I don't know, great fun plan tonight or this weekend to celebrate her graduation.
That's right.
She celebrated already, it looks like.
And Spikers, we are not concerned about Fort Lauderdale port at all. No concern. None as of yet. As long as the ship will leave there, we're good to go.
Oh, for the breeze?
Yes, probably. I think so. Hashtag Golden Corral, the ship show said. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, you guys are awesome. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. And is that all? Are we done?
I think so.
You sure you don't want one more minute of this?
Jeez.
Come on, who doesn't want that? I mean, look at that right there. Right, if you walk back through that door, if we just turned around right now, walked through that door and walked across the hallway, we would be sitting there having a clam boat platter at no, we'd be at the Howard Johnson's having a clam strip dinner. Boom, just like that, just like that. Okay, that's too much. I can't do it anymore. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you. We love you. Thanks for joining us on an amazing Monday. And until next time, what?
Oh, nothing. Oh.
What are you showing me?
Oh, the other screen.
What other screen?
The other screen. Yeah,
What?
Oh, wow. Never. Okay.
You're so weird. You're so weird.
You popped up the wrong one.
You point to things on the screen as if I know what you're doing.
Because, anyways.
Nicholas Johnson, what's up? Dong butter snails for Father's Day. That sounds good, Jeff. Thank you guys. Have a great night. We love you.
Good night, everyone.
Be good, be healthy. Have a great Father's Day weekend coming up for all you dads out there. And we will talk to you soon.
Oh, we'll see them before Father's Day.
Yes.
We'll be here for Father's Day.
We will?
Well, that's...
Father's Day is next Sunday. We're not here till Monday. Nana, nana, boo-boo.
Oh.
So until next time.
But it's not this Sunday.
What? Father's Day is this Sunday. Apparently someone is a little behind on getting my gift. I think we all just found out the hard way, didn't we?
I was thinking it was the following
Don't worry,
week.
Amazon can make it happen. I've got my eye on the new drone, so keep that in mind.
Good for Amazon.
Are we done? Can we get the heck out of here?
All right,
happy
peace.
Father's
Day then.
Out. And we'll see you guys again soon. We love you. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh my gosh.
Father's Day is this Sunday, not next. Thank you, Ship Show.
Okay.
You guys take care. Jason Clouden, you guys take care too. We love you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Peace.